Good morning, YouTube. I'm back out here, different location, doing some more trapping. This is kind of in the Martinsville area, and had a landowner, property owner here call me. Well, if you see me fall down walking through these bushes, that's the thing about Texas beaver trapping. I know, before I go off on a tangent, I know you guys up north, I got these beautiful ponds with reeds everywhere. This is what Texas beaver trapping looks like. You're walking through thickets, getting down to a pond that has briars that are 15 inches long on them. Not really, but there's a bunch of thickets. There's just thickets and briars, as beaver patching here, and snakes, thickets, briars, and snakes. Anyway, property owner here called me, and he had some beaver stopping up his culvert. I'm gonna try to maybe on the way out. The culvert's down at the other end. I didn't set on the culvert because he's got dogs that are close, and I didn't want to risk that, but I'll try to get a video up. But they're damming his culvert up, and boy, it is bad. Last time I was here, I looked at it, there was not much sign. Came back today, and that culvert is, I mean, it looks like someone dropped a dump truck full of mud right there in front of it. But anyway, I'm gonna check these traps. I set out 10, and I'm gonna check them, and hopefully we got something. I figure he's probably got 2 to 4 beaver in here, but you don't know. And so anyway, we'll check them, and yeah, let me quit talking and just check these traps. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and let's see what we have. All right, so here's trap number 1. Got set, and it is still in the water there. So nothing on trap number 1. I don't look like much even jacked with the lure. Maybe a coon. That's trap 1. All right, here is trap number 2. Dadgum. And that one is still set also. That's a good set too. Still see it right there. Nothing on that one. All right, let's keep going. All right, this is set number 3, is their little lodge. All of this is just hollow. There's a bunch of bank dens here, and conibear here, not set off. Conibear here, not set off. There's a big run that comes under here. There's a big run here. And I had a conibear here. I don't see it. So hopefully we got something here. I'm gonna have to get in there and check it, but definitely there's one missing there. There's also a couple of conibears on this side. There's more runs on this side as well. There was another big run right here coming up under this side of the lodge. I see my trap. I can't tell if it's been thrown though. Probably not. And another one here, a big run that goes under here. It looks like that's probably not thrown. So I'm gonna check all these, but let me get the camera on a tripod. Quick way to check these conibears, if you can't see them, is to just run a stick down the top. If you feel bump, obviously they're still set. If you don't feel bump, you need to investigate deeper. But this one I really can't see very well. I think it's still set. Yeah, it's still set. This one I can see, it's definitely still set. So hopefully I can get in here without getting caught in one myself. Okay. This one's still set also. Dead gum. That stinks. Just forgot that one is underwater, but it is still set. I hope this is joker. Well, sometimes that's the way it goes. Yeah, those are all still set. Dead gum. All right, let's go on to the next one. Here's my next one. There's another drowning rod. And that one's there too. Boy, it's like these dudes have not been here. My gosh. There's another. That lure, nothing's been touched. Nothing's been touched. All right, another set here. And it also has not been touched. Well, that's a good set right there. Nothing. I don't think this dude's been back in here since. I only got one more trap and not a bump on anything. Last set of the day, and I think I see it too. Well, it's one of them days, boys. Beaver not moving. Let me see. Yeah, that one's there too. Lure still on the stick. Trap still in the water. Drowning rod. So, guess I'm gonna have to come back in 2 days. Maybe I'll get some action. They did not move here last night, and no questions. So, we'll be back. Morning, guys. Back out here in Martinsville area. I'm gonna run these beaver traps again this morning, just bringing the camera along. Hoping we got something today. We had a real bad, it's not bad, we had a lot of rain blow through on Saturday. Today's Monday morning, so Saturday evening, all day Saturday it rained real heavy. And then last night the temperatures dropped, the lows dropped about between 20 and 30 degrees. So woke up to a much cooler morning. So I'm hoping that got these guys active. Last time there was no new sign here. There was just nothing. It's like they hadn't even been here. There was sign when I set, and then there was nothing when I came back. So I'm hoping they've moved. Anyway, I'm gonna bring the camera, and maybe we got something. I definitely want to catch something for this fellow here. But anyway, if you are enjoying this type of content, please drop me a comment, let me know, and let's get into the woods and see if we got a beaver. But again, check out this beautiful area. It's just a beautiful property. I sat at an office desk for about 10 years, and so I'm very thankful to be able to enjoy stuff like this when you come out and trap. It's definitely a gift from God. So anyway, let's get to trapping. Something cool, guys. This fella here is I don't know if bee farmer is not the right word, beekeeper? Anyway, check this out. He has got a bee trap up there. I've never seen one until I got here. It's very cool. So they're trying to trap bees, and he's got a bunch of hives on the side of his property, which are really, really cool. And so anyway, he's just getting into it, and looks like he's doing real well with it. So pretty neat. All right, here is trap number 1 again. Hopefully something has moved, and it has not. There is still the trap there in the water. Dadgummit, I'm hoping we got something today. We really need something. Trap number 2, again, nothing. Man, that's rough. There it is right there. That's rough. That's not good, boys. All right, and here are the conibear on the lodge. Big lodge here. This is a run here. I still see it set. Still see this one set. And I've got one more out there on the edge. I'm gonna go see if it's set as well. I think it is, though. It doesn't look like it's been moved. And these beaver are just not here. Not moving. You look over here. These two appear to be, there's one there, appears to be set as well. This is discouraging. It appears to be set also. Man, it's discouraging. I don't know where these guys went. I guess I'm gonna leave them here and keep trying. All right, next trap. All right, I think I got the first sign of life here. That trap was thrown. Nothing's in it. I wonder if a coon got in it. There's not a whole lot of room there for a beaver. So if that had been a beaver, he'd have been, I believe that'd have got him. Lots of coon tracks around here, or there were. So anyway, hopefully I'm gonna get that one reset, and hopefully hopefully we'll catch something. Quick video of this culvert situation here. You can see these are two culverts that lead back here to a big old creek. And these beaver literally will just pile up tons of dirt right here on the edge of it. Pretty wild. So hopefully we can get them out of here. All right, guys, welcome back out here in the Martinsville area. Checking my traps again this morning. I did come out yesterday, and man, I was pretty discouraged. I noticed that, you know, with all the rain that we had the night before that, and then the cold snap, I really thought I would have, you know, something in the traps. But, you know, unfortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. Didn't have anything. So I did on the way out yesterday. This pond goes this way, and there's two giant culverts over here. Not giant, probably 18 inches or so in diameter. But this beaver have been packing those. And so on the way out, I wasn't sure if the beaver are here or not. So I opened those culverts up, and I wanted to come back here as early as I could. So I came back the very next day, or today rather, just to check. And so I did want to see if my traps, you know, when you're dropping in the water level, a lot of times, sometimes I guess, your traps can be out of water. So I did want to come back and check my traps and then see if they've blocked that culvert back up. And so I'll insert some footage here. Oh, just another perk of beaver trapping. That joker there. These snakes, they're everywhere. There's one there. There was two here on this dam. There's another one going across the lake there. They're out in full force today. This dam, this beaver are definitely here and working it. I broke it last night, and they've already plugged it back up with mud today. So, worst case, I'll have to catch them here. They've definitely been here since last night, so that's a little bit encouraging. At least I know that they're here now. They did fix that culvert back up, and that joker was full of snakes in that area too. So again, trapping in the south, you got to watch out for snakes and thorns for sure. So good news though, I did come down here to my first trap, just checking them, and I don't see the trap. And so I'm going to try to pull this one. I am praying that I've hopefully got a beaver on this one. And not like a raccoon or something. But I'm going to pull this trap, I'm going to flip the camera around, and then I'm going to check the other 9 or so traps. I think this landowner probably only has a couple of beaver in here, so I'm hopeful that I'll at least catch one today. I'd like to at least catch 2 out of here. If I get 2, I feel like that's probably most of them. I'd say 2 or 3 at most. There's not a whole lot in here. So anyway, let's get this trap going. I'm going to check it, and hopefully we got one. All right, here we go, folks. First one check. You see the stake is pulled up a little bit, so that's good. Hopefully got some weight on it. Got a little weight. Got a beaver. All right. I'm excited about that one. There's a little guy, but man, he dams up the culverts just like the rest of them. So, and that is a real good, let me make sure y'all can see that, real good back foot catch. Let me flip it down here. That TS-85, that's a fantastic trap. But you can see, got the entire back leg on that sucker. So, good news there. Got one out of here. He's not real big, so that makes me think there's probably two much larger ones in here as well. So who knows though. At least I got one. Get him out of there. And I'm gonna get this trap reset because I'm gonna trap the rest of the week out here, and hopefully I can catch some more. But that's not a big one by any means. A little one. I think they call it a kit, but like I said, that sucker still packs up culverts and chews trees just like the other ones. All right. Let me get this trap reset. Trap number 2. This one's still here. But you can see it's not very deep at all. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to move this one out and then relure the caster mound and get going to the next one. All right, here is set number 3. Here's our lodge set. And honestly, I can't really tell. It doesn't look like anything has been set off. That one's still in place. I can't really see that one. And I can't see that one, but I'm gonna check them anyway. If something looks like it's set off, I'll set up the tripod. Other side of the lodge, and conibear. This, I think, I either see a log or some fur right here, but that conibear has been moved some. And let me see this one. I can see that one still set. You see those two jaws right there and right there. So that one's still set. I think this, we might have one right here. Let me get a stick. Oh man. Oh yeah, I think this is fur. That's big. Let me poke it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boys. Let me get the tripod set up. That's a pretty good sized beaver. All right, let me get the tripod. I hope it's a good one. It looks like it's a good one. It got caught on the outside. It looks like it was caught outside coming into the lodge. All of this I'm standing on is, and where the camera's on, is all hollow. And that's one thing people don't understand. They think, oh, beaver, they're, you know, cute animals. And they are when they're small, but when they get big like this, they dig holes up under this. They just erode the bank. They cause all kinds of problems. People don't understand that unless, you know, they become their problems. And then you understand beaver is not as cool as you think they are. All right, let me see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. If I can get it out of there. Pretty good sized beaver there. We flip the camera down and that's a real good head catch. All right, real good beaver, honestly, guys. It's about, I'd say 30, 35 pounder. Not, you know, not huge by any means. So this is a size 12 foot up next to its paddle or its tail, and about the same size. So it's a good beaver, and caught it, I would say, pretty late last night based off of, you know, I guess how movable it still is. Yeah, definitely a good one. You can see how healthy and fat that joker is. So one less beaver, and I promise you this is one of those up there last night on that culvert damming it back up. So hopefully we got a couple more. I bet you there's at least one, maybe two more in this pond. So let's keep going. I got another trap set over there, and we'll see if we got anything. Okay, boys, next set. See, my drowning rod is way out of water. That water dropped. And, well, I don't see my trap, so I don't see a beaver either. But, well, wouldn't that be cool to go ahead and catch all these jokers in one day? But I don't see, my drowner is somewhere down there. Hopefully it wasn't a miss, but let me get the tripod set and we'll pull her up. Kind of a pro tip here for you guys. I know a lot of you guys like those white hags drowner rods, and a lot of people just use old school rebar. But if you're using this pink stuff from Lowe's, like this is just the fiberglass rebar you can get at Lowe's, and I think it's $7 or $8 a 10-foot pole, so it's not very expensive. But if you're using this, you have got to wear gloves. Just a kind of a side note there, that coating that's on there eventually rubs off, and boy, you get just terrible splinters in your hands. So you gotta wear gloves when you use it, but it's real lightweight and it works great. So I do recommend it. All right, let's see if we can get lucky. Let's see if we can get lucky and get another one out of here today. Nope, there's some weight. Boys, we tripled up today. Oh, about that. Another little one. Thank you, Lord. I was starting to wonder. Another pretty good one. That's probably the brother or the sister of that first one we caught. And then I think I got one of the parents. I bet you there's one more big one in here if I had to guess. But there you go. Another good beaver down right there. I already got this one reset. Another caster mound. They're coming to it good, or they did. They did last night anyway. I got a little hole dug, a trench here. I got my trap probably, I don't know, a foot down right here. Can't see it, it's pretty deep. There's a hole. So what happens is the beaver, when they come up, they're gonna get their front feet rather, is gonna hit this little mound. And I have some breasting sticks on it. So hopefully the goal is when they swim up in here, they're gonna touch down, and then they're gonna start, once they break those sticks across their belly, they're gonna put their feet down and start walking up here to this mound. When they, start stomping around in there, that's when we hopefully will catch them. This one is still set. The jaws look good. It's set there, and stick has still got lure on it. So I'm gonna leave this one alone. I feel like that one is a decent set still. All right, let's check the next one. Well, actually, I forgot I put a conibear in right here in this run, and it has, boy, that water dropped. So, where is it? I can't see it there. It's right there, and that water has definitely dropped. So I may push that out just a hair because it's quite shallow. When I tell you I'm dodging snakes, that is what I mean. Look at that. Now that is a copperhead. That sucker right there, you get bit by that, you're going to the hospital for sure. And it's right here. I stopped right here. It's right here in this lane that I'm walking down. I'm telling you, Texas is different. Texas is just built different. 100% built different. And this is one that I've got to take care of. I can't just let that joker go. That could bite a dog, a kid, bite me. It's not a good deal there. So let me take care of that one, and then I'm gonna move on to my last trap here. Last trap, and caster mound set. This is a good caster mound. They were working it, and I do not see my trap. There's my drowning rod. I don't see anything floating out there either. Ooh, oh wait, yes I do. We got fur there. Dang it, that looks like a raccoon though. Dang. All right, let me try to get this out of here. Let me set the camera up and see. Pretty sure that's a raccoon though. That sucks. Sometimes coons do get in them though. Man, I wish I caught that last beaver. Not a big coon, it's a little bitty guy. Alright. Let me get this one reset, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I've seen enough snakes for the day. Good morning, boys. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the last day out here in the Martinsville area checking traps. I'm actually gonna pull them up today. The last time I was out here, I caught 3 beaver that you guys saw earlier in the video. I did break the culvert again and clear it out, and went back 2 days later. It's been 2 days, and it's still flowing. And so I'm assuming I've probably got all the beaver out of here for now. There might be one more in here, but I think we probably got them all. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up all the traps, and then if the landowner contacts me and saying, hey, he's got some culvert being blocked, then maybe I can head back out here and just set a trap or 2 for that one. But anyway, I did want to show you, got some new waders. These are some high and dry breathable waders. They're very, very popular for duck hunting. However, I was doing a ton of research trying to find, let me back up. If you do any type of trapping and you wear neoprene waders, in general, you know how neoprene likes to get holes in them, and and plus they're just too hot. At this time of year, they're just terrible. You can't wear them. Every time you wear them 10 minutes, you get out of the water, and literally from like chest to your bottom of your feet, looks like you just jumped in the water. So I did go out and get some breathable waders. The problem I had, and just being honest, the problem I had with these is you can't find any reviews as far as using them for trapping. There are a few people that recommended them. Now I know duck hunting and trapping can be similar because you're still wading through stuff, but with duck hunting, you're not wading. Maybe you are. I guess you could be. Yeah, you're pushing through stuff like this, like thickets and sticks and briars. At least down here in the south, I know you guys are. But I'm just going to see how durable these are. These are relatively, moderately priced. I think they're 350 bucks. So I'm excited to try them, and I'm going to maybe do a review once I've got, some hours and some weeks of trapping under my belt with them. Again, there's just nothing on YouTube as far as how good they perform while trapping. So that's going to be something I'm going to try to provide for you guys who may be interested in some high and dry waders for trapping. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with the whole layout of these waders. You can look them up on YouTube. There's a lot of videos about them. Just nothing for trapping. So, all right, I think that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and get these waders on, go run down there, pull all my traps, and call it a day. And hopefully I got something. If I do, I'll be sure to set up the tripod. Let's get going. that's gonna do it for this one. Man, appreciate you guys tagging along, and I really wish I'd gotten a beaver on camera for you guys today. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, I guess fortunately, I did catch those 3 on Tuesday, and I feel like I've probably caught all of them, or at least 3 of the 4 of them that were in here. So I don't feel like, if there is one more floating around in here, he you know, that one may have left when it saw the other ones getting caught. But there was no new sign today. None of my traps were bumped. No caster mounds, no new tracks, none of that stuff. The culvert was still flowing from 2 days ago when I cleared it. Now there was a little bit of debris in there, but I think that's because there was so much water backed up that when the water dropped it, you know, it brought some stuff there. Here I did clear the culvert back out for the homeowner, and I'll just have them watch it, and if it gets blocked back up in the next few days or so, he can give me a call and I'll come back out and I'll set a trap directly in the, you know, in the culvert here, or out in front of it, and try to catch that last one. But I think we got him. You know, it feels good. Honestly, it feels really good to feel like you've done a good job for the homeowner. I love problem solving. If you guys didn't know, I used to be a principal for probably, I would say, the largest assistant principal for the largest online school in the state of Texas, and I recently resigned, so I'm used to problem solving. Problem solving is what I've done for many, many years, and it feels good to be able to problem solve in a different format or a different fashion. So I'm very thankful to have this opportunity to be able to come out here. The Lord has truly blessed me with, you know, the ability to do it. Now, I'm not saying I'm like the best trapper ever, but I got a little bit of common sense, and that goes a long way when you're trapping wild animals. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if you do like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I mean, if trapping, you know, fishing, hunting, outdoor stuff is your deal, then definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. And man, if you go back to the first video I ever posted on this channel, I think it's probably 2007, 2008, somewhere in that range. So this channel is really old, but I obviously have not worked to grow it. And so I view my channel as a great opportunity missed. And so I do want to try to kind of rectify that going forward and post as much content as I can. And so yeah, again, if you have it in your heart to hit that subscribe button and follow me, I would sincerely appreciate it. If not, that's fine too. I am very thankful for the about 4,000 of you guys. I want to say it's like 3,750 or so who have subscribed, so thank you guys for that. I'm gonna keep posting content. I have some more time this year to do that, Lord willing, and so that's my goal. And so I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. God bless you all. See you on the next one. You hear that? That's the sound of a pond that don't have no beaver in it. Trapping ain't easy, folks.